Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at the concept of implicit derivatives. What are implicit derivatives? Well, implicit derivatives are going to be required whenever we're trying to find the derivative or rate of change of an equation. And the equation's not in the form of y equals, okay? Typically, up until now, you've dealt with equations that were solved explicitly for a variable. Okay? So, in that scenario, you could just derive it like you would normally. So, like all the x's would stay, just the derivative of x squared would be 2x, for instance. And y, though, derived with respect to x is a little different because you're going to derive it implicitly. Let's say we had an x squared plus y squared equals 4, just a quick example, and we're deriving with respect to x. Well, this is business as usual because we're taking the derivative of x with respect to x. However, this one, because it's a y variable, don't forget the plus sign, you would multiply by dy dx. And then that's because it's the derivative of the y variable with respect to the x. Okay, so we derived y with respect to x. Here, this expression will cancel out, so you don't need to do anything for the x's if you're deriving with respect to x. If you were deriving with respect to y, you would do nothing to the y's and then multiply this by dx dy. Okay? So if you practice a few of these, check out the examples, you'll see that this is not too bad. And before you can go on to related rates, word problems applying this concept, you really need to be proficient and be able to do implicit derivatives with no hesitations. So this is basically what I told you here in that little example. So if you're deriving with respect to x and you multiply y's, z's, and any other variable by dy dx, dz dx respectively, right? And any other variable. But that's basically it to implicit derivatives. That's just recapping that if you're deriving with respect to x and you derive an x variable, the x is canceled out like I showed you. So if you just check out the example video, start with the beginner and then move on to the intermediate and advanced, do the quizzes, you should be just fine. I hope I've started you down the road of implicit derivatives. Practice, practice, practice. Thank you and have a nice day.